Oh, now we can hear ourselves.
Now we can hear ourselves. So thank you for that. Thank you, Eagle. You got us all scared. We are Division 4 podcast. My name is James Floriani. This is Brent Callender. To my left, we got Simo Dagenet right across from me. We got Eagle at Master Control being all cool. Look at him smile.
He's wearing a Jack and Jones shirt like he's trending right now.
We can make him trend on Twitter, right?
Twitter.
I'm down, yeah.
Eagle dress up.
So I'm just replacing Mo Khan.
Thank God.
Yeah, I know you like when I'm here better.
I'm not sure.
Seriously,
it's
the show was just monotone last week with Mo Khan.
I got you. I'll bring that energy. I got you, Brent.
I'm not sure it's replacing if you did 50% of the show already.
That's
true.
2 weeks.
It's been 2
yeah.
weeks. Like, it's not replacing.
It's true.
Anymore.
And if I started the show, right?
So it's rightfully your seat.
You technically.
I'm taking my throne back.
You're taking the throne back.
The king.
The king.
King flow. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. Our first game of week 4 was Zoo coming out with a victory, upset victory over Coyotes, 19-18.
I don't know if we're gonna say upset because the man to my left here told us that Francois Raymond was gonna be back.
Yes.
And he, well, I'm just saying he was gonna be back,
At me.
and he came because you're the one who told me.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm just.
Go on.
It's a segue.
It was also
it's
in my D3 article. I put that because he plays for Lassos
For
as well.
Lassos as well, yeah. He's the
Exactly.
quarterback,
So
right?
He's the quarterback, yeah.
So he came back for Zoo and had an immediate impact. You know, Frank looked a lot more comfortable than he has in the first 3 weeks of the season, and like it was good to see like Frank be his old self again.
Frank K.
Frank K.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Frank K. And it's funny because I had mentioned last week, could he rise to the occasion? Clearly he rose to it because he beat.
But was he late or something? Or did they change quarterbacks?
I only got there at halftime, so I don't know if he was late.
I think maybe Frank K missed the first half or something because there's another name on
Pat
there.
Lefebvre.
Yeah, that threw a touchdown but 2 picks.
2 picks. So this game could have been a much bigger blowout then.
Yeah, exactly. So that's even more impressive.
Yeah.
Sammy Feeder, after destroying a game in D3 with Dirty Dogs, really struggled in this game, throwing 3 touchdowns and 2 picks.
His brother was missing though.
Oh,
Josh was
his
not.
go-to.
Yeah, his go-to. That's a notable absence. But I mean, he's still the type of quarterback that at this stage, you know,
You would expect him to still,
win the game,
show up, without
up
his top guy.
Without his top guy, you know, he's that talented of a quarterback that he can overcome that. And I think this just kind of goes back to what Simo was saying, like about. I hate ripping on Coyotes because I think they're a really good team, but it goes back to what. Like, if you have Coyotes on the schedule, like in the playoff game, would you be nervous to play them compared to like Malouds, right?
Well, this year, Coyotes are good, man.
Well, they've always
I
been
would
good.
be nervous to play Coyotes in the playoffs this year compared to other years because I think they're right now they're a top 3 team in the 4. They're one of the best teams. It's just they have bad weeks,
but they
if got
haven't
it off
shown
now-
anything yet. I mean, obviously that can change this year.
Well,
Yeah.
they've destroyed 3 teams in the past 3 weeks, and then they lost 1 game where they were missing probably their best player.
No excuses, Simo. This is 2016.
Yeah, I don't like that excuse because their defense only gave up 19 points. You would expect even without your top guy to score more
Kevin
than 18,
Wyeth threw 6 touchdowns with one hand. I'm just saying.
Every week for a season.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
with one hand. Like, he had a broken hand the other
Yeah,
one.
but he didn't just do it once. It's even more
Yeah, yeah,
impressive. The fact that he did it for the entire season.
So,
Every
Sammy, no excuses.
But in Josh Feeder's absence, who stepped up? Your boy, Kevin
Smuda.
Smuda. 4
what-
catches,
that's a s-
76
I love
yards.
That Smuda. I'm going to call him Kevin Schmurda, actually.
Yo, Schmurda.
Schmurda.
Yeah.
Thank
Wait,
you,
just call
James.
him Bobby?
Just Bobby. Yeah, Bobby.
I'll call
had
him
a-
Bobby. Bobby Schmurda.
Bobby Schmurda had a great
Damn,
game.
stepping up.
Yeah, like, I'm glad you name dropped him because I played him the first week and I've never seen this guy play before.
I know, and you had a man crush on him.
Well, I'm just saying, this guy basically mossed me. Not really, but kind of just boxed me out. I was just impressed by the way he came in and played so well. Like, for a guy who hasn't played that much flagging, he's a big, strong body, and I think he complements the Josh Feeder really well. And obviously, without Josh there, Sammy felt most comfortable going to Kevin.
Kevin Smuda, exactly.
To Kevin Smuda. To Kevin. Oh, said that on the air. The Rashkevan brothers played well, but I mean, AJ should have been put up a little bit more numbers. And overall,
think so.
I just think Sammy, I expect more. But congratulations for Zoo. This is the type of thing that can really jumpstart a motor and an engine, and their season might really start going right now.
We can start picking momentum.
Exactly.
And
I'm telling you,
stepping up
Patrick Saint-Amand and Francois Raymond on the same team with Frank K. All
They're very solid players.
Very solid players,
Yeah. In our second game, we got 5-star who took care of business against the Bearskins 32-20.
I backed 5-star a couple weeks ago. I just want to say that.
So did I.
Yes, you did. I didn't forget that. You did too. The man to my left, of course, the big-time hater,
Yeah, he was hating hard.
Hating
on
hard.
Five-star,
Him and Mo.
I
Mo was
admit
like, is Jordan Moses a good quarterback? Yada, yada, yada,
I
yada.
admit
yada.
it. I stand by my word. I did.
Oh,
I even wrote it last week saying like I didn't like him as a quarterback, and then he's stepping up and he's playing better. He just needs to become more consistent, and he was this week.
Exactly, and against an experienced defense like the Bearskins, they got a good.
It's funny. I just wanted to say that you mentioned like the first week of the season. What's up with the Bearskins? And like to see this, it's like
and it's almost the same story. But Jordan Moses' stat line is pretty impressive. 18 of 25, 180 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. He also ran for 64 yards and a touchdown. So
let's go, Jordan, man. You put up some numbers.
He stepped up. I got to give him props. On the flip side, though, Neil Edinson, 9 of 17, 187 yards. So obviously every completion is he gets yards in chunks
all the time.
But 3 touchdowns, 3 picks, and only scoring 20 points. That's just not going to do it. It's not enough for a guy his caliber and for a guy who has the weapons that he has.
I agree with you 100%. And when I see this too, like Marco Bertoli, 1 catch for 7 yards.
Unacceptable.
Thank you. Unacceptable. That's where I was going with that. This guy is a Division 2 player, Division 3 star if he wanted to be this year. He's a stud, absolute stud in Div 4A. You should be feeding your stallion the ball, Like, he's not that Marco has the personality where he demands the ball, but, you get the ball to your best players on the field. Like, and Marco going 1 for 7. I know that 5 Stars got a very good defense with Lamar, Jordan, Jeremy, William Moko, Jordan as well. But Marco can still get his touches against that team, I would believe. And for him to go 1 for 7, not good enough. Even Jacob Peterson going 2 for 75 and 2 touchdowns. So what? He just caught 2 bombs. Yeah. Or maybe short passes that.
But that's, I think, when we're asking the questions, what's wrong with the Bearskins, I think that's the main thing that's wrong with the Bearskins. If the deep isn't there, they struggle.
So Neil needs to learn to check it down.
Exactly.
Accept what the defense is giving you.
Exactly. And I think, he may do that a few times during a game,
but he
can't do it consistently. He always looks.
But I think it's because, he's so used to his team being so strong that he, like last year in the Div 3 winter, he was throwing the ball down. Yeah, stacked. He was throwing the ball downfield all the time. He didn't care at all, This year, their team is a little bit less talented. Not too much, but a little bit less talented. And he's still trying to do that same approach by just going downfield the whole time. And it just, it's not working. Throwing 3 interceptions, you're not going to win a game in that case. But I just want to give some love to Jordan because...
Well, I'm looking at the stat sheet, too. I mean, Jeremy Anderson was the 3 catches, 17 yards only. So I think that's a really good thing to me. Like on the... how we talked about...
who if you were playing 5-star, who's the one guy you just got to say we got to stop?
Well, Jeremy Anderson. That's the thing. So if you're taking away their top guy, and he still managed to not only find a way to win, but
spread the ball
very well, and look impressive in doing so.
I'm happy that Lamar Joseph got on the field as well because Jordan and even Travis has told me in the past that he's not really like an offensive guy. He likes to play a lot more defense, but he's got good hands. He's fast. He's athletic. No reason he shouldn't be on the field on offense. The big addition to 5-star is Alex Ganter. When this guy wants to be, he could be one of the best receivers in Division 4A when he's focused.
Ooh, big praise.
Yeah, no, Alex Ganter is a boss. It's just he's not always there. He's not always in the game either when he's there. But if Jordan can get him going, it'd be a great team. Awesome. Great addition.
Let's go 5-star.
5-star.
Division 4B, our first game. Suicide Squad, 40.
I'm
Jace, 34.
I'm liking these game picks because these are all the teams we had talked about early in the year. Like, if
that's
they would
why
just,
I picked them.
Nice. But if they just do their job, they're gonna win.
Yeah,
and we said this about Kevin Lubin.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about being, the number 1 top alpha dog out there. Just do your job. And Kevin, 25 for 35, 207, 6 touchdowns. That's a Kevin Lubin stat line in Division 4B.
Absolutely. And I think, first of all, I got to give him props because he replaced me in Division 2 this week.
And you guys going to win?
Yeah, we won. Granted, we were playing, a team that doesn't have the best defense, but
right. But he got
not only did he get the job done, but we scored on every drive. Like, he was very impressive in doing so. So, doing that against a top, doing that in Division 2 and then playing a game in Division 4B.
The window's literally, not to sound like a pun, but the window's literally open, eh, Simo?
Yeah.
I mean, you understand that. I mean, you throw in 3 and then dropping down to 4B.
It's a huge difference.
Huge difference.
Huge difference.
So I'm saying, so he's seeing the field very well, and he outdueled Hyman Long. Mendy Cardichon and Maurice D.
Maurice D.
We don't know how to say his last name.
We don't want to say his last name.
We don't want to offend him.
Yeah,
that's why.
so he's just Maurice the D.
Still a good name. Like, I would rather be called
Do you want to try to pronounce it? Go ahead.
No, I said Maurice the D. I like it.
Maurice the D.
It's a great name.
That could offend him too, but I mean, it's a good name. I
think he could roll with it.
I would live up to that. You know,
Just own it. Own it.
Exactly.
Getting back to the game, but Mendy Cardoso, we've always said it all along. Mendy Cardoso is an all-star. It's every year in, year out. Mendy Cardoso is an all-star. He can be the most dominant player on the field when he wants to be, and Kevin knows that he's just got to get him the ball a little bit in space. A big addition on this team for this game, I don't know if it's for the season, was Hugo Lalonde.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hugo Lalonde is
speedster, and he's reliable. He has good hands.
Exactly.
So.
He's for a smaller statured guy like myself. He's really strong.
Mm-hmm.
I find like he goes up with big
Did you
guys.
arm wrestle him?
No, but he once caught a ball over me, and I've never really looked him in the eyes ever since.
Wow.
So
that intimidating.
Yeah, it kind of hurt. Yeah, I don't wanna
Brent's
talk
like
I mean,
that.
you can
He
cry on my
takes it
shoulder if you
personal.
No,
want.
I don't want to cry. That's just you
Okay.
slowly brought me into it, and like now it's the emotions are flowing.
Okay, gotcha.
So I mean, Simone's laughing. at me.
Just know that I am here for you.
Thanks, James.
Not only on this podcast, but in life.
in life. See,
In
that's
life as
that's
well.
what I'm talking. See, you need that stuff. Not like Simone. Simone's a dick.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe you should be
I-
Simo the D.
100%.
Simo the D.
Simone the D. Simone the D.
I can roll with that. I will roll with that.
Let's move on to the U. Staying undefeated. That's
Your
my
boys.
Team.
Your
That's my
boys,
boys. That's
the
my team.
U.
They stay undefeated. They beat Les Afghans 19-18.
This was a very competitive game. I actually score kept this game. The U were down. They were down early. It was a 6-0 lead for Afghur. Daniel Labelfoy, the rusher for Les Afghur, was really getting to Dustin White early and disrupting his timing. But what was impressive to me watching this game was to see the U, a young football team, stay composed and just stay to their game. Shaq Lattimore, a complete rock on defense. Like anything that Jonathan Lemire tried to throw his direction was either batted down or just not there, and he was throwing the ball away. The U overall, there's just a lot of talent on this team, and I was a doubter at first when you were praising them, but after beating Crimson Tide, after beating Les Afghans, I am now a believer. Like this team is the real deal.
They also beat Smash Bros.
And
too.
Smash Bros. Yeah, this team is definitely the real deal. The only thing that I have doubts about is if Dustin White can keep winning games by just throwing the ball up deep. I would like to see him check it down a little more to Shaq Lattimore, Chris. I don't even want to say this last name. Chris Chichichiri.
Skiki.
Awesome.
That's not Chechere.
No,
Chechere is
it's-
Cecere.
It's Skiki.
Yeah,
It's
not
Skiki.
Hebrew.
Yeah.
Skiki.
Please stop
Um,
existing.
Yeah. And even Evan Frank, guys like that, like just get the ball, check it down a little bit more, make it easier on yourself, stop throwing the ball deep every time, and they're going to blow teams out. This game could have been much worse than it was.
And to that point, I think the fact that they're able to win games in different style of games.
Yeah.
So either they're low scoring, either games that things don't go their way,
Right.
high scoring games.
High-scoring games.
They want to shoot out. So I think that's a sign of a great team right there.
Oh, 100%. And there's we can't doubt anymore. Like I was, but what about you, Simo? I mean, you play in this division. What do you think of the U?
They use it. They use the shit. They're really, honestly, they're really good. Like I had my doubts for week 1 as well. I didn't mention much, but when they beat the Tide, I moved to the game. I watched a bit of the first game, and they're really they're much better than they look.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
they have so many studs that they're actually winning games. Not like it's a team effort. It's not just one guy showing up and
But that's
doing all the work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that what
And they're
makes them
able
so
to win
dangerous.
different types of games.
Yeah. Yep.
So, and again, the game against Smash Bros, they had a few safeties against them, 2 safeties against them, and they still
Wow.
managed to win the
Spotted
game.
the team 4 points.
Yeah. So just
Like this week, the quarterback was not 19 points is not enough to win an FBF game in
Usually
any
not,
given
yeah.
division. Still, the defense managed to rally around him and still win the football game.
Yeah.
They didn't give up on the quarterback, didn't give up on their offense, and the defense stood up
Yeah.
tall enough for the week that their offense did not.
what's tall enough? Like 6'3".
Hey!
6'6".
I'm like 5'6", so let's not go 6'6". Like tall enough is like 5'9", 6
So
foot.
like
Yeah,
a
we'll-
good
yeah,
3
we'll
inches
say
more
that.
than you.
Yeah, I mean that's
Okay.
probably about right. One more thing about the U, man-to-man defense, unbelievable. I got to give them that. To play man-to-man defense in Division 4B,
It's
and
because
to
they
be-
don't have a weak link. They're
That's
all
it.
athletic guys.
That's exactly
so.
it. But it's not even just that. It's the confidence to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like for you to just say in a huddle, like we're all captains here. We've all been on the field like defense together. If you call man to man, you're you're not worried about you covering your guy. You look over and you're like, I don't know if B over there can cover that guy. Like he's probably
Absolutely.
gonna get burned. But for them to go and do that like every week, that's just props to you guys, man. Very impressive.
And on the flip side, what about Les Afghans? They're 2-2 now. They're dropped to 500. Every game that they've played has been within a 1-score game.
I know that we
What-
went on the rant. We said how great the U is. I don't want to put any shade on Les Afghans because they're a good team and they'll be there at the end of the year. I just think it's every year they do this. Don't you find, Simone? It's always like a feeling out process with Les Afghans. Like, they'll start out like 2-2, 1-3, but then make like a 4-game stretch where they'll win 4 games in a row.
Every season.
Every season.
They
like,
drop the games they should have won.
Exactly.
And then they end up in the
they're
position.
hiding Jekyll, but when it comes time to really play in the playoffs, then they usually lock in and they're able to win those last 2 games and get into the playoffs.
And lose in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true. But Jonathan Lemieux, this is his 2nd season at the helm, so we'll see what he's.
Yeah, but he's played before too. It's not
Yeah,
just
he's
his
played.
second
He's
season.
played before,
Yeah.
but I mean his 2nd season back to back
In a row, yeah. Right.
Just with spring.
Cool.
Yep.
Next thing I want to do is I want to know, are the undefeated teams in Division 4A and 4B? There's only 3 of them, 2 in Division 4A and only 1 in Division 4B. But are these teams a product of their schedule, or are they that good? And I have one common answer to all of them.
Yep.
And I'm going to say that it's not their schedules. I think they're all 3 of them. I'll name them in a second. But all 3 of them are very capable teams, and I think it's not a fluke at all. In 4A, we got David Hurley, Pet Detective, and Les Malouds, both at 4-0.
Les Malouds easily could play Division 3, and David Hurley, Pet Detective, could easily play Division 3 as well.
I think David Hurley have the defense to play Division 3.
Yeah, they have 7 picks against, still teamless a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, that's Gordon.
Yeah, well, they're exactly.
Yeah.
Hogan's a beast on
For
defense.
people who don't know, Gordon Hogan is a Division 2 player essentially.
Yeah.
Matt Bashara, Eric Bashara, the experience alone with those guys.
Dirty Birds, like
Dirty Bird, yeah, exactly.
They've been a Division 2 team.
Exactly. And Eddie Martinez, man, they got some great players on this team. And the thing is I know I keep spinning this record and I keep saying chemistry, but when you've played together for that long and you're playing in Division 4A, they're so good and they know each other so well, they don't even stress out about any situation they're in. They just next play. It's always the next play.
Absolutely. And look at this. Look at their defense, okay? First game, 6 points allowed. Second game, 0 points allowed. Third game, 13 points allowed. And this last game, 20 points allowed. That's very impressive. 39 points against in 4 games.
And over 12 turnovers in just 4 games into the season.
But that's very in FPF.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that is very impressive.
Especially in 4A, which is a very deep, it's pretty talented division. And for them to have, let's see how many they have.
And it's not like they've played good offenses too. Bearskins, Recipe for Disaster, still teamless, and D's Nuts.
Exactly. They have 16 interceptions and 4 sacks, and over 10 pat downs. That's unbelievable.
Do you think their offense is good enough?
Yeah, I think their offense. I honestly
for this division.
Yeah, for this division, 100%. Because I think that Matthew Bashara does not stress himself anymore. They're so confident that he's going to be the quarterback. It's no longer Matthew Gordon. It's Matthew. Matthew be the quarterback. Get the ball to Eric and Hogan. If defense want to take them away, give it to the other guys. Other guys are more than capable of playing. And it's just clockwork from there. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't think they have the best offense.
Do you think they have the best offense?
I don't think they have the best
Okay,
offense.
don't think.
They don't, but they don't need the best offense.
They have the best defense, and it's bailing them out
By far.
week out.
I don't think it's close.
Week in and week out, their defense bails them out.
What do you mean they don't have a good... They're 34,
Yeah, but
26,
when you
32, and 33.
If you get 16 turnovers in 4 games, that's 4 extra possessions per game.
Yeah, but your offense doesn't need to be good when you're getting that many.
That means you're
extra
getting
possessions.
10 possessions on offense per game, and you're barely scoring 30 points.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
You're
a fair
averaging
point.
3 points per.
What are you, a
drive.
math major?
No, but it's logic,
I'm
buddy.
just impressive. I'm just impressed.
What I'm saying is they turn
you
the
make a
ball
good
over
point.
on offense as well. They don't always if you keep their games, you watch them play.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where it's not that they punt, it's they turn over on downs or they don't score or Bashara throws a pick or something. They don't score on every drive. Whereas if you look at other teams, for instance, we're discussing Les Malouds, where Les Malouds, when they play on offense,
They're putting up 40s.
there might be 1 drive per game where they won't score. They score on almost every drive, or 5 out of 7 instead of 5 out of 10. So if we compare that way, they don't have the best offense, but their team is one of the best because their defense is so good.
What you're saying is their scoring efficiency is just over the top.
Exactly.
That's a good word. I like that. Efficiency.
He's smart.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it, but he's
Yeah, no, I saw that post.
Hey.
You got the congratulations on the journalism.
Thank
scholarship.
you. Yeah,
That's
I did get that
very
scholarship
impressive.
for academics. Yeah, not
yeah,
even-
okay, I get it.
FPF's very own James Floriani.
Sportsnet, yo. I mean,
Well
you gotta
done.
blend it.
No,
Anyway,
well done.
Les Malouds, who have they played? They've played Warhawks. They've played Brocasian, Jagerbomb, and Cougars. And the
4
only
very
game,
good teams,
the
let's
only
be
game that's
honest.
been close is the Brocasian game.
What? Did you just say 4 very good teams?
Yeah, Jaeger bombs are good. Not
Jagerbomb is
they're
not
falling out right now.
No,
but
they're
they
falling
started-
apart
they
now.
started
Sorry,
out
after
hot.
watching that game of the week, I no longer think Jagerbomb's a good
I
team.
know,
Thank you.
right?
That's what I
I'm
was
sorry.
saying. I said that at the beginning of the year. They're not
They
that
played
good.
well in the first 2 weeks, and then that happened.
Yeah.
And then last week they got crushed again. This week they got crushed. Brocations are really underrated. Like nobody talks about
I
them.
I score kept the Brocation game. That was a really good game. So Brocation's a good team.
Thing about Brocation though is that they are a really good team.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the regular
They don't
season.
have the quarterback to take them all the way.
It's the regular
I'm sorry.
season.
Listen, we
doesn't
gotta inspire confidence in Sarantola for one season. Like
I
it's
like
t-
Sarantola.
Me too.
I like their whole team. I think they're a bunch of cool guys. They're a bunch of nice guys. I just don't think it's enough.
Why not?
I think honestly, with Kalaboski playing on this team in 4A, teams are so worried about him that everything opens up for everyone else, and they have a good enough supporting cast. It's just if
I like their supporting cast.
Yeah,
I love their defense.
yes, it's just if
I have
like we
one
said,
issue with their team.
Sarantola.
I don't think so.
He's got one playoff win.
Okay, so we can debate at the fact that every season they didn't have Sarantola quarterback. They went to the championship. But
that shows a lot.
yeah,
I think.
But that's his team. Like they decided to go that way. It's not like we had nobody else, so Sarantola is throwing for us. Otherwise, we'd be playing receiver. No, it's his team. It's the way they roll. So suck it up and roll with it. And it's been working for them. They're not bad. Like
I
they're
just
not.
want to give him
I,
They're
props.
playing well.
I didn't say they're bad. I didn't say he's bad. I just said it's not enough to win this division
The champion. Like if Christian had to win a game at quarterback,
against David Hurley, Pat Detective. No, it's
Exactly.
not happening. I'm sorry.
Well,
It's not happening.
I would like to see it.
no, it won't.
It's
They
not
wouldn't beat
happening.
that defense.
That's a very good. That's a very good matchup.
Okay,
Rotation
but-
against David Early. That's a very good.
Okay,
matchup.
but first of all, we're supposed to be talking about the Malud. We just got into Listen, Malud, like we said that you said every team on their schedule was really good. Warhawks,
Warhawks have been playing well. They're very up and down. But you can't.
you can't even say that with a straight face.
No, I have a straight face. I'm just not on camera. You're trying to
I
trash
know,
on me 'cause
I
I'm
know,
not
I
on
know.
camera.
Okay, fine.
No,
Warhawks are okay.
Warhawks are good. They're above average.
Okay, they're above average. Cougars are
Above average. They were undefeated. prior to
okay,
this
above
game.
average, fine. And Jagerbomb and Brocation.
Yeah. So that's all above average teams.
but they're blowing them out though, except for occasion.
They're not even keeping it close. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
yeah.
They take above average teams and they're blowing them out. Just shows how strong they are.
And I want to mention one thing. You had mentioned Marc-André Paradis was coming back to play. That guy, I didn't realize that he
He's
plays on
great
Les
on
Exis.
defense, yeah.
Yeah, he plays on Les Exis as well.
Not just on defense. That guy.
This guy
all
is
around.
one of the best players. He's a really, really good player. And with Friese at quarterback, Pocket on the other side at wide receiver, what's his name? Vincent Morissette playing safety in the middle.
Oh, Morissette is fast.
Like, man, this team
Never
is.
seen him.
I'm already excited for the Week 10 matchup with them and David Hurley.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
That's like one of the games I'm most looking forward to. And I play in this division.
It's not our fault. TCO.
Yeah. No, we're not mentioning it. We're not mentioning my team.
0-4.
But yeah,
Okay.
Mahmoud, like you're saying, how Paradis is good, right? But their quarterback Beauchamp is as good as Paradis is on offense and defense, except he plays QB for them.
He plays QB for
But
them.
if that guy was playing receiver, that team would be fucking ridiculous. But
The F-bomb.
Yeah, Simo's getting serious. But they don't.
that would have went so well, like slick. But that guy had to call it
Pick it up.
out.
It's the journalist in him. It's the journalist in him.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
No, but
I'm just
they
kidding.
got a solid team. I don't think they're a product of their schedule. They're just that good. Like, but I would just say this: look at their schedule coming up. Eskimo Brothers, not an easy out. Zoo, tough game. Recipe for Disaster, tough game. Team Ethnic, no name. And then
Team Ethnic with Joey Taylor at quarterback.
Yes, actually, yeah,
If he
that's
sticks around. I don't know. I spoke to some of their guys. And
Well, I don't know. You
it's
played the last two games with
uncertain.
him.
it's uncertain. Oh,
Because he was replacing somebody week 3,
Right.
and then I heard the guy was not back week 4, so
He played for them.
But
week
he's been playing so well that I don't understand why you would go back to somebody else.
Well, actually, he didn't play well this week.
I didn't check.
2
this.
touchdowns, 2 picks.
Oof, Joey, that's
Yeah.
ugly.
Lost
That's
against
not
brothers.
Joey Taylor like. That's
I
not
know.
Joey Taylor.
I was
So
kind of
that's
surprised by
2
that.
losses for the dad in the same week.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Or for Halfdan, if you.
Are we gonna
kinda-
mention?
We can say that maybe.
Oh, he's not the half.
I know he's not. He's Joey. Why
He's
would he
Joey,
be
yeah, he's
Halfdan?
not the half dead. Are we
Come
gonna
on.
mention about the U's schedule?
Let's not talk too much about the U, but since we already talked about them, but the U, yeah, they won. They beat Mean Machine 40-30. Beat Smash Bros 19-16. Beat Crimson Tide in a big game 32-24, and then just beat these after 19-18. So,
Impressive.
there's 2 games that were high scoring, 2 games that were low scoring, and they've played 3 pretty good teams in my opinion, and they've come out on top. So I don't think.
No,
you know,
they're not a product of their schedule. I think it goes back to
Absolutely
what you said. They can win in different ways. That's a sign of a really good football team. That's how you end it right there.
It's ended.
It's ended.
It's done.
All right.
Do we want to take a break?
Or we could keep
We
flowing.
just keep going.
I guess we're
Okay.
not taking a break.
We're keeping going.
Director doesn't want to.
Yeah. I'm just saying we're flowing. We're going good. Like we didn't need a break.
Oh, we're so flowing.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here too.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm
we're
saying. Like it just flowed.
flowing.
You got that?
Yeah, I don't think we had to say it. People got it. but
I don't
You
know.
see, Simon just comes in and just kills the
He
vibe.
just-
Like it was
all the
going good
time,
all
man.
the time. We had it flowing.
Come on,
it
man.
was nice. It was nice. So nice. I had to say it twice.
Oh, I see you with the rhymes, though.
All right.
All right, let's jump into our third segment.
All right.
In 4A, we want to know, or I
like
know,
this segment.
Yeah. Players or teams that you think, just name me like either player or team, doesn't matter. Name me 4 that would find success in Division 3. Player or team. Just things that you feel super confident about. Like they would be successful.
Okay.
So I could be like Jacob Peterson to the Bearskins and David Hurley Peck Detective as a team. You know what I mean? So
all right.
4. Give me 4, I'll give you 4.
Try not to name the same ones as he just did.
Okay, I'm going to say Zoo, 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Zoo in Div 3?
I don't know about that.
No, I think with François Raymond and what's his name? Saint-Amand, that team is good enough to compete in 3. A little, like,
so
I know
you're
the
saying
stretch.
Zoo should be blowing everybody out because if
They have the talent to. Okay, anyway, we're going next. So next team.
Or player, doesn't matter.
Or player. Player.
And a player that try to pick a player that hasn't played in Division 3 or like
or try to name somebody that's like unknown.
Like not Gordon Hogan. Obviously, I know he can play in Division 3.
Okay, it's a little tough. All right.
Yeah, I know it's a little tough.
Don't name yourself.
No, well, oh yeah, because I played in Division 3. Huh? Thanks, Simon. This is a little harder than it looks, man.
All right, I'll give you my first player.
You go.
Because I mean, we kind of know him, but like he hasn't played in Division 3, so I'm gonna say Sean Steen.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, he's gonna like. That's such a like clear cut answer.
It's clear cut, but it's true.
That's why you should have prep, right? That's the only reason why
you're talking to me about prep after what you did.
What did I do?
This man asked for this script, and then just I ain't gonna open it.
So I get a message on Facebook at like 1 p.m. and he goes, "Hey man, can you just send me the script so I know what we're talking about?" And I'm like, "Okay, perfect." And the fact is, I didn't have my computer on me, so like I went through the trouble of like screenshotting it and sending it to him on Facebook, and the man does not even check it. He gets here, I didn't check the script yet. Simo Dash.
But I'll have to be ready. Like I'm technically not on this show.
Yeah, but you're on the show.
I'm just a voice in the background.
Okay, all right, I like that. All right,
do you have a player?
I have a player. He already plays.
So much emphasis. Okay, no. It's not a player. I'm gonna go a team again. Okay.
Because some of these guys do play our division, but I think as a team they could go backyard bullies. I really think Rich is starting to come in. If Rich could just develop the 15-yard throw a bit better, like if he had more accuracy with that and more arm strength, he'd be a bona fide Division 3 quarterback. Mm-hmm. But this team, I think, with the roster they have right now, Vinny, Steve Stanner, some of the other guys on this team, I think they're good enough to go up in Div 3 and win 4 or 5 games easily.
Okay. My second player, or my second whatever, is Sammy Feeder. I think he could be a successful Div 3 quarterback.
Nice.
Because he did this season. He proved it.
He proved it.
He posted a perfect quarterback
rating. One game is one game, you know?
Do you think it was fluke, or do you really think he could?
No, perfect quarterback rating is not fluke. If you would have, like, there's a difference. If you throw like 5 touchdowns, no picks, it could be fluke. 8?
Throwing 8 touchdowns in a game is no
fluke. Especially in Division 3.
3 incompletes, 300 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Yeah, that cannot be a fluke.
I don't care who you're. I don't care which team you're playing. I don't care if you're playing nobody. I don't care if there's nobody. I don't care if there's one player just sitting there.
Practicing.
20 for 23.
You gotta just beat the Russian.
Yeah, then that's still pretty impressive. So, honestly, yeah. So Sammy Feeder is my second player. Who else? Well, give me your second player.
Okay, I gotta give a player this time. I'm gonna say, I think I'm pretty sure this is the guy, but I'm not 100%. Adam Broman, he plays for the Brothers. I score kept them a couple weeks ago, and this guy was best player on the field, hands down, like outrunning everybody on the field. So, and the Brothers like to throw the ball deep, and he can definitely go get it. And I'd like to see him challenge himself, maybe go up and see if he could be you don't have to be a star in Division 3, but just go up and see if you can test yourself with the better players.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with, like, that's the thing. I find that now we're more.
I like that you're getting into this. Go.
You don't know what I'm going to say.
No, but I kind of got a feeling. Go.
Yeah, so it depends, because I feel like now maybe FPF is getting a little more open to lower division guys moving up.
Coming up, yeah.
And lower division teams moving up. I think it's a lot more open now, but there's still some guys that kind of hesitate a bit, or they don't have, they don't know anybody in higher divisions or whatever. Put yourself on the free agent wall. We're going to see you. We see you.
Exactly.
We're going to pick you up.
Your name's in the system. We're going to definitely see you. Do you have, Simon, do you have one? Like, just off the top of your head? I mean, you write the articles. You know a lot.
What do you have to throw it at me?
I just like keeping you in the
player or a
conversation.
team.
A player
Maybe
or
a player or a team
Player
that
or
would
team.
find
Les Malheureux
success.
could play on Div 3.
You think?
With
the same
team-
quarterback?
plus or minus 6 wins.
I would say
Plus or minus 2.
with Beauchamp, I would say they're going to squeak like a 4-6 record. But if he was to play
Receiver
as a
and have a
receiver
good-
and
Put
have,
Hugo
like-
Henderson quarterback for Les Malheureux.
Yeah, he's playing with his.
No, but I'm saying let's say he wasn't with
if
Jesus.
he was throwing for them, they would probably get like 7 wins.
7?
Oh yeah,
That's
they're
reckless.
that good. It's
7's
just,
reckless.
It's not the same team. If you watch Les Udis play and you watch Les Malheureux play,
You think Les Malheureux are better than Les Udis?
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
But the players, it's different. Like if you watch them play different, like you could mix and match these two teams together and make a Div 2 team out of it.
See, okay, stop now.
If you-
Relax.
No, I'm
relax.
serious. Watch them play. Have you seen?
I've score kept both. I've seen them both play. They're really good. I think they would be.
I don't know about Division 2 there.
Yeah, I
but
think
If
they'd
you
be.
mix and match,
I
definitely.
think they could be a 6 win and 7's a stretch, but 6 wins is very possible if Hugo Henderson, if you mix and match them. But to say they could play Div 2, that's a bit much.
No,
but-
mix and match. Obviously, if you take
Yeah.
the best out of the two teams, because it's very similar faces that
Yeah,
just,
that
you
is
know,
true.
They're friends.
Yeah.
They just split up. But yeah, I could see Les Malheureux playing a higher division. They have the team for it. I think Beauchamp just needs more time because
Okay.
he's getting there. Last season it wasn't as good as he is now.
Yeah.
He's getting there. It's just he needs a little bit more time. And this season is time for him.
I got one more name from the D's Nuts, Derek Daou. Possible up for Hall of Fame
You do know
nomination.
Derek's
Hasn't he
been
played-
playing in like these.
Yeah, I know,
whatever,
but I mean,
right?
like he's only playing in the lower division now, I believe. But
No,
Okay, so-
he used to be Div 2.
he used to be Div 2, but I mean, he could easily go back up there and play effortlessly.
Any other teams that you think would find success?
I honestly think
Maybe Coyotes? Do you think
no.
they can
Coyotes
maybe
I'd give
win
them
some shootouts?
4 wins in Division 3.
I'd say like
That's
3 and 7.
Yeah, 3 and 7, 4 and
Coyotes?
6.
Tough.
That's tough.
You
I
guys
would
are
say
bad.
Friends with the Benedicts could come up from 4B and maybe win 5 games.
In
what?
No,
3
in 4A.
and 4A.
No,
We'd
not
win
5.
5 games in 4A.
No, I think you'd win. Sorry, that was rude. I'll give you. Simo's getting angry right now. I'll give you 6 wins plus or minus 1.
Really?
Yeah, I mean you're still quarterbacking.
Okay. Well,
That
You
is
beat TCO though. Yeah, let's just say that.
I am playing in Div 3 right now, and I'm winning football games.
You just
this
had
guy,
to drop
this guy
that. You
predicts.
just had to drop
This guy
that, huh?
predicts 1 and 9.
Ooh, we're getting into it.
So I'm
There's
just saying.
salt on the
all right.
table.
I'll give you the win against Grip and Rip. I thought that was very impressive. Other than that, I mean, who have you beat? Who have you tied?
Just already we're past the 1 and 9 rating.
Absolutely, and I give you credit for
As
that.
simple
I
as
give
that.
you-
I'm not saying we're gonna finish like I don't know like. I'm not saying we're gonna win out. I'm just saying we made better than what you predicted already, and it's been 4 games.
I'm glad we got
That's
that out
true.
of the air. Simone seems happier.
Yeah.
And one more team, Frosty Bronson's, could maybe
You
go
think?
up to 3A
Yeah.
if James was a more polished quarterback. Because I like every piece on this team.
Because it's
every
Meta Mayhem, basically.
Yeah, it's basically Meta Mayhem.
Same core.
Exactly, same core. It's just if James was more polished. But give him 2 more seasons, and I'm sure they'll contemplate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I
You like
like
that?
That's that's a fair point. Now in 4B, do any middle tier teams? So we're gonna stick to 2 and 2 teams to make it
Okay.
simple because there's a lot of them. Do any of these 2 and 2 teams have a legitimate chance of dethroning the top teams?
I'm going to say for sure Suicide Squad has a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's just I'll
Oh,
name
yeah,
them,
you can go through
I'll
them,
name
yeah.
them first.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So it'll be easier.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Suicide Squad since
Yeah.
you already named them.
Suicide Squad, for sure. Or do you want me to get into it, or do you just want me to name them?
Get into it.
Okay. Suicide Squad, because I think Kevin has the highest ceiling of all these teams as a quarterback. Like, looking at the teams on this list, like, Kevin's the quarterback I trust most on this list. I think for sure he could get on a like he's already started the run, 6 touchdowns this past week. I mean, that's a good sign. If he can get on a run, I really think that his
And he has the
experience,
defense, too,
He has
so.
the defense to do it. He can take over a Division 4B game 100%. So I would feel very confident in Suicide Squad. Who would you pick?
I would also, I mean, not to be boring, but I would also pick Suicide Squad because of the same reason.
Yeah.
Other than that, we got the Red Sharks, Les Affreux, Mud Dogs, Renegades, Show Me Your TDs, Hooligans, Bromigos, and Balls Deep. Now, the only other team that maybe would be a threat is Les Affreux. I don't see any other team in there being a legitimate threat.
That's a good point.
Do you see any other team maybe pulling out something?
Honestly, I would say show me your TDs, but again, I always go back to them. I hate ripping on the guy. I like Micah Dunn. I think he's a good quarterback. I just like
You just don't.
He's very streaky.
yeah, that's it. He's very, very streaky. Like,
But he's had a good start of the season.
he's had a very good start of the season. But the thing is I find sometimes in the moments when they need to win, when you need Mike to make that 15-yard out or that 20-yard corner throw to the end zone. Like when you need those plays in the biggest moments, it doesn't always seem to come through. And so I wouldn't want to put my hat that they could for sure do it. Hooligans, they have some good experience, but their quarterback isn't really doing them.
He's new. Give him a chance.
I know, but I'm just going through the teams on the list.
I mean, it's 4 games. By the time we get to week 10,
so you believe him by week 10?
yeah, he's been playing better. Hooligans are one of the teams that they could definitely buy. They're 2-2 right now.
Okay.
They could move up to like 6-4, 7-3 by the end of the season, just by the way they've been playing. Or they could drop out and finish like 5-5, which is still good.
Okay.
Like finish
for a
like
first year.
500, you're still a good team.
I think even Balls Deep could have a chance because this is Matthew. No?
No,
Oh, James dropping the mic right. No?
absolutely not.
Guy, Matthew
They have some good
Lamotte,
players,
9
but-
touchdowns, 1 interception. That's a pretty decent quarterback
You
stat line.
You saw a fast answer that, like straight out. No. Boom.
No, I saw them play before my game. No.
No.
Les
Damn.
Afker has a good chance of beating teams. I'm surprised they're 2-2 right now.
They've had a tough schedule.
Yeah, but they should. I mean,
You expect more from them.
the way they're playing, they should be one of the top 5 teams, and they're just like losing the games they should have won. You know, like that game against the Jays, they lost.
Yeah.
That should have been a win, but they
Yeah.
downplayed themselves, and they lost the game. So what I'm saying, like, that it happens to them. They
Right.
drop these games they should have won.
They should have won. They're hiding
They
Jekyll.
play down to their opponents. basically.
Exactly. I even think your boys Bromigos could possibly make a run.
How about your bros, Bromigos?
Yo, your bros,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
good
my
nice.
old team technically. That's why you
Is
saw
it
my
actually?
bros,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
like they're good. I mean,
They're
they've
good.
all played higher division. They know.
It depends
I don't know.
on the
You were
quarterback.
very surprised they kept it close against Crimson Tide. I just
I am.
want to say that.
I am.
Really?
Yeah, I am. I'm honest. It depends on the quarterback. He has experience back in football. It depends if he can lead a team or not. He's new to
Yeah.
FBF.
Oh,
FBF
okay.
is
Wait,
not
I'm going
tackle
back
football.
on. This man's thrown 8 interceptions. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
it
his
really
stat
depends
line.
on the quarterback because they
He's
win
thrown-
games.
He's thrown 8 interceptions.
They win games with him throwing 8 picks and 4
But what's the
games.
rusher's name? Your guy with the long
Vidal?
hair.
Yeah,
Vidal.
he's
Vidal's
awesome.
a G, man. Like
He's
that guy's
awesome.
he's so good. Like he makes that defense
He
so
made
good.
Vinny look really bad in Div 3.
You just want to say Vinny
Vinny
look
is
bad.
really bad though.
No.
Vinny's
No,
terrible.
no, he's one of the players.
I'm just kidding, I
he's
love Vinny.
Good enough to move up divisions as a rusher. He's really that good. It's just he hasn't really played rusher before. Like he used to, but he shows up to games tired. He doesn't have his contacts on. He played one.
How are
game,
you going to play a game when you can't see straight, dog? Like,
He
come
played
on
a
now.
game with a broken thumb. He's rushing, and he can't close his hand on the flags. He's still rushed. Like that's the kind of guy he is. He doesn't tell it.
Yeah.
He's injured,
Or
whatever.
time out. Does he come up with the excuses after, or does he tell you before?
No, after, like during, like at
I don't
halftime.
know. Is it true? Like, does he have?
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just like,
Are
oh,
these
yeah,
credible sources?
Yeah, like
Every-
I have my thumb broken.
Every game,
That's
he
why I
tapes
suck.
his thumbs. He's like, yeah, like, what did you tell me before? Because you would have benched me. That's what he tells me every time.
Oh, and I just want to say one more team name because we like to show every team love here on the podcast. Renegades. Renegades could possibly make a run if Jeffrey Lefebvre becomes the MVP of Division 4B. That's the only way they make
Jeffrey
a run.
Lefebvre from Monstars.
Yeah, he plays on this team.
Okay.
I mean, man's got 14 catches, 165 yards, 4 touchdowns. Like, and he's played Monstars, who've played Division 3 before, and
And are in Division 2.
are
right
in
now.
Division 2 right now. So this man obviously could take a game over. But honestly, from that list, we would just take. If I had to bet my house mortgage, which I don't have yet, thankfully, I would say Suicide Squad.
I would have to agree with you. How
Simo?
about you?
I would go with Afro over Suicide Squad. But
Wow,
that depends. But that,
you
no,
are reckless.
That depends if Hugo's playing for them or not. If you take Hugo out of that roster to go alone, out of that roster, I would go with Afro. If you leave Hugo alone in Suicide Squad, I would go with Suicide
I
Squad.
like the analytics. I like that. Well done.
All right, let's move into our predictions. I know there's no games this week, but we'll predict anyway for next week. Or should we do that?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's no podcast next week.
There's no
There's no
podcast.
podcast?
There's no
Yes.
podcast.
That's
on
so
next Thursday.
sad. Okay.
Oh, so we don't have to worry about any of these tortures
Yes.
for a whole week.
It's for week 5. Yeah, it's for week 5.
Bless.
Everything's
OT,
delayed. for a
yo,
week.
Kendall Myers and OTF better win. That's all I gotta say. Kendall,
Kendall, if you don't win, I'm
Don't
sure
step
James
up,
ain't
man.
throwing you one ball.
never.
Oh, you should call out your boys too, Brian.
Oh yeah, I picked balls deep. I picked you guys that you guys could possibly recover from your season and make a deep run. You have to win this week so that I don't have to do any of these stupid tortures. And if you win this week, I will be forever indebted to you.
What are you gonna give them in return?
Well,
Is love.
I can't give them-
unconditional love. You can see it in his eyes.
yeah, I'm almost tearing
gentle
up.
he is.
He's a very romantic guy, Brent.
Brand's a gentle
Yeah.
lover.
How? You know what? I'll just roll with that.
He does not have sex. He makes love.
Let's get into these picks. Let's get into
I
these
spoke to
picks.
Doug
For-
before.
All right, so I'm gonna say the game. You guys are gonna give me your picks. I'll give you my picks, and then we're gonna move forward. Okay,
Alrighty.
nothing too crazy. If you do want to say something specific about the game, then just have a one-liner ready.
All right.
First game, still teamless, and Brent's TTO.
Fuck. Obviously not TCO. Come on, like
Anybody but. Still
Bring
team.
it.
Still
Oh,
team.
that's right. It's Jim.
Oh,
against
it's-
Trent.
GM talking
Bring
shit.
it.
Let's go.
I like that.
Yeah, GM's gonna win. I'm
Still
sorry.
teamless.
Look
I'm sorry, buddy.
Look how Brent. He's already downing on his team. I hope they're listening to you right now.
Oh, they're not
Giving
listening. They're
shit.
fed up with me.
Simo, what's your pick?
Well, I'm already writing my picks in my article, so. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so-
Come
PZ
on.
hates me too.
Fine. So if you do
Everyone's,
want Simo's picks for some odd reason, even though they're all going to be wrong, you can check out his article, which will come out later this week. Second game, David Hurley against 69ers.
David Hurley.
David Hurley, that defense is way too strong. Team ethnic, Fellowship of the Ring.
Frodo completes the journey and they get the win.
Well, I see what you did there.
You like that, huh?
Yeah. They find the ring. They find the ring, they win.
They do.
Recipe for Disaster against Brocasian.
Ooh, this is the game of the week for a. Recipe for Disaster. I like Applebaum. It's my boy.
I like Brocasian's defense to be too much in this game. I think Brocasian will win 20 something to 20 something.
2020's hindsight.
Exactly. Brothers against Coyotes.
Coyotes.
I think Coyotes rebound here.
Big time.
Yeah, I think they win. Backyard Bullies, Frosty Bronsons.
Backyard bullies. Terry, just because you're in the house don't mean I'm scared.
But you just said Backyard Bullies would be a D3 team, and then you pick against them.
No, I picked
Actually, you
them.
said...
I said bullies could be a D3 team.
Yeah, and you're...
And I'm picking them. I'm picking
Oh, you
them.
are picking them.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, he
okay.
plays Bronsons.
Okay, I'm picking the Bullies, too.
Back up. You're wearing
Sorry,
a New York
Terry
Mets
Tan.
hat. You have no credibility. Hey, I got this for Christmas. Okay?
Yeah, there you
I
go.
got
Where's
it
your
for
Packers
Christmas.
hat? Do you not...
Oh, I retired it.
Come
for
on,
now.
man.
No, the Packer Nation ain't take over no more. We're out of
It's,
playoffs.
it's
okay?
true, but we still rep our team, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Next time we do the podcast, we'll wear them.
All right.
Next game, Warhawks, Bearskins.
Warhawks.
If the Bearskins don't win this game, I'm going to be very upset, so I'm picking the Bearskins.
That's why I picked against
Fair.
the motivation.
Yeah. Zoo, 5-star.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm going to say 5-star because I think their speed might be a problem for Zoo. Zoo's got size, though. but-
5-star will pick Franke 5 times.
Oh, and GM has 5-star on the table of terror, so Jordan Moses.
Please drop this for Jim so you can.
No, Jordan going to get this one.
No, 5-star, they win because they're going to pick off Franke 5 times.
5 times.
5 times.
Frank K's the Alex Smith of FPF. No picks.
Are you
That's
kidding
not
me? He
true.
throws so many picks.
No,
That's not true.
when
He's like the pick master.
Who we got next?
Other than Terry
Thompson's.
Top Citizen Playground.
This is just a coin toss. I'll say Thompson's. I know Akeem's on this team. He'll
Yeah.
get mad if I don't pick him.
I'm going to pick Top Citizen too because once I picked against them in Lock of the Week and they won and then they
trashed you?
they trashed me, yeah. So I'm going to pick them.
They do that.
Les Malud, Eskimo Brothers.
Les Malud.
Les Malud as well, yeah. Jaegerbomb, no name.
Jaegerbomb.
Jaegerbomb. Cougars, D's Nuts. Yeah, it's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
I think
This
Cougars
game
win,
could get chirpy, though. I'll say...
Anything with the Down
Lose,
Brothers
yeah.
gets chirpy.
I'll say D's nuts. Derek's going to have a great game.
All right, let's move to 4B. Actually, give me a Lock of the Week for 4A.
Lock of the week for 4A. Lock of the week will be Backyard Bullies beating Frosty Bronsons.
Oh.
Really?
Shots fired.
Terry knows I got.
All right, my Lock of the Week will be... Well, hey, my Lock of the Week last time was 5-star. My Lock of the Week this week is also 5-star.
That's bold, man. Against Zoo.
Against Zoo, yeah.
That's bold.
That's what Lock of the Weeks are.
You
They're
like
supposed to
Doritos
be
bold? It's good chips.
Yeah. Let's go to 4B. First game, War Pigs, the U.
The U. You know it. No, PC's
The U,
not.
all the way. V Nation, Local 89ers.
Local 89ers. My boy Crompton.
That's what you said last time, and then they lost.
But I'm thinking
word
like,
for word what you
I
said.
know, but I'm thinking this time it'll turn
All right,
around.
perfect. I'll stick with you on that one. Local 89ers. Les Affreux, Balls Deep.
Well, I picked them in the table of terror, so balls deep. Let's get it.
They better win, yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to go against you. I think Les Affreux win. Longhorns, Renegades.
Longhorns.
Yeah. Longhorns.
Yep.
Red Sharks, Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Sorry,
Smash
Red
Bros.
Sharks. I mean, I trust Smash Bros more.
I'm going to go Smash Bros. too because that defense is good.
Yeah.
Golden Flashes, Hooligans.
Hooligans, because my man Jeff Brown.
Okay, Hooligans because of Jeff Brown.
Yeah, Hooligans, because Jeff Brown.
A Squad, Mean Machine.
A squad.
Yeah? I've never seen either of these teams.
Me neither.
Play,
I haven't seen either. I feel sorry that I can't like indulge in this game a bit more, but I'll say A squad.
I'll go A squad too. Sure. All black. Show me your TDs.
Show me your TDs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go show me your TDs. Macedona, continue your streak, buddy. You're good.
Keep doing it.
Keyport luck against Simon's Bromigos. Well, like his actual.
His actual. Oh, they are your Bromigos.
Yeah, but yeah.
You don't
I'm
play
gonna
with
stick
them.
with.
He got so offended there.
did,
See him
he did.
jump off
He
his
did.
chair.
He
He's
was
like,
hot.
no,
He was
I don't
hot.
play on them.
I'm gonna go with Bromigos. I like that Vidal dude.
All right,
He's hype.
I'm gonna go Keyport luck. Just
Keyport
because.
luck?
Yeah, because they have a good offense.
All right.
I'm gonna go with that. Crimson Tide against the Jays.
I'm gonna pick the Jays to give Crimson Tide some fire. I think they need it.
Does that mean they're gonna win or a close game?
It's gonna be a very close game. It'll be within 3.5 points. But I think Hyman Long could trick up this defense. I mean, the Tide defense is beatable right now. I mean, Bromigos put up 39 on them. I think Hyman Long could easily put up 40 plus.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. So you're going with the Jays.
I'll go with the Jays.
I'm gonna jump on the Jays bandwagon.
Thank you.
See,
See?
got this. We got it.
All right.
Oh,
this
Suicide
is game of the week.
Squad
Game of the week for
against
4B.
Simo's actual team,
Yeah.
friends with Benedict's.
Are you nervous for this game?
I've never.
I heard your breath panting in the
I
background.
have never defeated a Dubai in an FPF game.
So that's-
I'm 0 and
That
5.
That's all I
trend,
need to
that
know.
trend is
Continuing. Suicide Squad.
All right, Suicide Squad. Yeah, because Pease is gonna snap another safety over Simo's head to lose the game.
Yeah,
Classic
Peace isn't good with the protection of holding that ball.
He's not good with any protection.
With any protection.
We have a good defense though.
I know you have a great defense. but-
Eagles leading our defense.
Oh, God. Just kidding, Eag. Defense. I love that. Defense. How you get them fired up. Defense.
Eagle's probably the best dancer.
Every week,
Every-
Eagle
Oh,
was
did you see him
like,
hitting the
"Arrays."
hotline before? You used to call me on my cell
Killing
phone.
it. Yeah. And our last game on the schedule, Mud Dogs against Sad Lot Saints.
Mud dogs. Mud dogs.
You did that last time too. I still don't get that.
I do not get that.
I'm
Do you
gonna
get that
YouTube that.
Water boy, thank you, Terry. Mud dogs, right? But I picked against Salot Saints last week, so I'm gonna pick.
They won
Saints this week.
7-6 or something.
Yeah, but they still won.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'll pick Saints.
Got the Saints.
Yeah, they've earned my respect.
What's your Super Bowl pick?
Oh, Panthers by 2 scores though.
2 scores.
Yeah, the Broncos don't have an offense. Let's be real.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I'm gonna go the Broncos. I think they pull it out 23-21.
Oh.
They keep Cam Newton in check to a certain degree.
34-20
I think
Panthers.
Carolina's not as good when they're away from home, and they're not gonna have that 6 start. They're not gonna go up 20-0 at halftime.
That's a good point, James. I like that.
So that's my my take on the Super Bowl. Who's your Super Bowl MVP?
Super Bowl MVP will be Luke Kuechly.
Okay.
I think Luke,
Does he have another pick 6 in him?
pick 6, 8 tackles, 2 passes defended, and a sack.
Oh,
Huge.
all
And then
around.
yeah,
all
He's
around.
all around. He might even catch a receiving touchdown.
Wow.
Yeah, they might put him in. They might put him in the goal line package.
They're not risking that.
I'm gonna go Von Miller. I think he forces a fumble on Cam Newton. I think that's gonna be the difference.
He's almost a better dancer than Cam. I
Oh,
like
absolutely,
I
yeah.
like Von Miller's celebration.
Small in stature, but he's
You ever seen him celebrate? You know what I'm talking about. Von Miller's hype.
he is hype. I know. That's why I'm figuring that was my MVP.
That's your
I'm not
MVP.
disagreeing with you. All right. Well, that's it for today, folks.
Another
for,
great show.
For Brent Callender, for Simo Dagenet, for Master Control Eagle, or Eagle at Master Control, I guess I should say,
Masturbator
And
controller.
King Flo.
And King Flo.
and King Flo,
King Flo.
and Peace, who looks very upset right now.
He's not happy.
He's not happy. Thank you for joining us, and enjoy the Super Bowl.
You almost.